Adam for putting it all together. And usually Levi and Mark are always here, so give it out to him for supporting the show all the time. So it's going to be New England, Atlanta in the Super Bowl. And now, of course, all the Steeler and Packer fans are starting to prepare for marches because they didn't like the results of yesterday's games. But a lot of marching going on lately, mostly because of Trump. And the local hookers here have a Donald Trump inauguration special going on this week. You get a blowjob, golden shower. They talk to you dirty in Russian, all for US American $50. But still waiting for all those celebrities to come over to Canada from the States. But that'll never happen. This has really traumatized me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to believe anything any actors say anymore after this. But have you seen these Ancestry.com commercials? You see them all the time during the football games and everything. This is where they get you to send in a DNA sample in $150, and then they send you back some shitty little pie chart that says what your ancestry is. Now, I've always figured, like, if there's a serial killer loose in the neighborhood, and the cops were coming around asking for DNA samples so they could clear you as a suspect, people would be there going, over my dead body, am I giving out a DNA sample? I know my rights and everything, but show them a 30-second commercial, and they can't wait to send their DNA sample off to who knows where, to who knows who, to find out some if their ancestry is. There's one commercial of that they have a couple there, and the woman says, I thought I married an Italian. Boy, was I surprised when I got the results back from Ancestry.com. Well, you didn't have to waste $150. A, he married you, and B, he moved out of his mother's house. So right there, that showed you there that he wasn't Italian. You see, lately I see a lot of mattress commercials. They have all these fancy adjustable mattresses. They show some woman in bed reading. She's twisted like a contortionist. Her feet are down, her knees are up, her back's down, and her neck's up, reading a book in bed. Or they show some guy in bed with his dog or something. Just once I want to see a mattress commercial where they say, this is the best mattress to fuck in. Just have, this mattress has been approved by the Porn Actors Guild of Hollywood. You could have Ron Jeremy as a spokesman going, you know, we shot 7 films on this mattress this weekend, and it held up like a champ. I'm always looking for ways to make money. Every time I go to Toronto on the GO train, the last 10 miles, all you see is graffiti. I've always thought of making a store, building a store, Graffiti Mart, just selling spray paint. That's all you sell. You could have rewards cards to gangs for, you know, bulk shipments and stuff. Out back, you could have like outside, you'd have a cement wall, some fences, an old train car or something, so that so they could practice seeing what colors work and everything. Like, I've never understood, like, anyone in Niagara Falls who's had the pleasure of sitting through a 15-minute wait when the train comes through the whole town. You watch these train cars, and 95% of them are just filled with graffiti. Like, a couple years ago, 2 guys were charged with terrorism because they were plotting to plant a bomb on a train. So, you figure security's got to be airtight around trains. So, but how are these guys allowed to spend hours painting graffiti on trains? I don't get it. Anyway, I saw in the news the other day, another in the States, some other smoking hot teacher got charged with having sex with her students. Like, where were these teachers when I was in high school? Like, high school for me was a long time ago, but so my memory's a little fuzzy, but it seems to me every female teacher I ever had was a combination between Kathleen Wynne and Rosie O'Donnell. Like, the last thing you ever thought about was having sex with your teacher.
Mrs. Knight.
Anyway, I see that there's a company that makes sex dolls. Now they're coming out with dolls that talk. Like, when sex dolls first started, the whole charm of it was that they didn't talk. They just laid there, right? So who in their right mind came up with the idea to make them talk? Like, the next thing they're going to be doing is like having, being able to say, "Not tonight, honey, I have a headache." Anyway, give it back up to Adam. Thank you.